GamerNode.com. I'm here playing Reef from Next Move Games, designed by my friend Emerson Matsuuchi. And I'm going to show off a little bit of a two-player game here versus Drogo the Dragon. I know I'm copying directly off of Tom and at Slicker Drips with Little Glass Marty, but it seems like having an actual opponent isn't terrible. So we have this set up with what the 4-page rulebook calls the experienced recommended setup, and that is placing 4 starting Reef tokens on any space not including the 4 center spaces, and you can stack them up in any way you want. Now the way this game works is you're going to either draw a card into your hand on your turn or play a card from your hand, and when you play a card you're going to receive what's on the top and then try to score what's on the bottom. I think the top half is self-explanatory. The bottom just represents how the top-down view of your board looks. So I can see this orange and green next to each other, so this is a scoreable spot for me. I'm going to go first, and we'll just see how this works. So first thing we do, I'm going to play this card. I'm going to take 2 purples, and I have to sneeze, and I'm going to put them down somewhere. I think we'll put them here and here, and then I'm going to score this bottom half, and because I have that showing once, I get 3 points. I think I was supposed to take a couple of points to start the game for each player, because if you take this top card, you have to place a point on one of these cards. The other action besides playing a card is taking one of the 3. Alright, so now I'm down to 1 card. We have a hand limit of 4, and little Drogo Dragon goes, and he can either take a card from up there or play one of these. So I think he wants to score this, so he's going to go ahead and take this card, because that's going to get him 2 more of these yellows in the future. And then this comes out right here. Okay, so I just paused to check the rulebook, and we were actually supposed to start with 3 individual points here. Okay, so back to me. I've got this. I could take 2 more of those purples. It would have been nice for me to have gotten that yellow top part, because then I could have put down a bunch of these, and you can score it as many times as it appears. So if I just stuck a bunch of yellows everywhere, I would get 1 point for each. But I don't know if this is smart to leave myself with no cards, but I'm going to do this again. And oh, he took the card that I was trying to build toward. You see this? So I was wanting to score this eventually by putting some purples around this orange. That's what this means. But Drogo here took that card, so maybe I don't want to do this. Well, let's do it anyway. Do we see anything purplish? No. But you know what? I can set this up and then maybe put something there if another of that style of card comes out. This goes down, and I'll score 1 measly point. Okay. Now, Drogo, what is he going to do? He will, he's going to play this, because he's able to score this one right here. So he will take a orange and a purple, and he's going to start setting up for the future. So he'll put his orange there, and he'll put a purple there. Great. But he also now gets to score this for a single measly point also. I've got no cards, so when it comes back to me, I'm going to just take a card. What does it look like I'm close to scoring? A 3-height yellow, a 3-height green, or a 4-height orange? None of those. So I'll just take the one that's going to bother him the most, which I don't know if there are any. Well, we know he's trying to do those purples because we saw him take that card. So I'll take this one because why not? And now back to Drogo, and he can either, well, he doesn't want to play this until he plays this, but he could also draw a card. He could take that one. That'll get him ready. So let's do that. If he takes this one, he will have to give up 1 point, and he'll put it on the lowest value. So he could put it here. Now that's pretty cool. Now he's set up to build his set of 4, and he'll put these down, then he'll get to that. Okay, now I have this card, which is more purple, and a 3 height green. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this because it's going to give me the 2 green to stack here to eventually score that 3 height green. And then this will do that. And now he's over here. Remember our hand limit is 4, so this is where we are. Okay, so this is a 2 height green and a 2 height purple. If he takes something that can get him, okay, so he knows that I took something with greens on it. So he's going to take this one. It's going to let him get some purple. So that's it. He's at his hand limit. Now we're back to me. What am I going to do? I've got nothing very scoreable. I could go ahead and snag that, which would set me up for this. Let's do that. I'll take that one. I'm probably going to forfeit doing this, but it's going to let me put out those yellows. Now, Drogo's got his 4 cards. He's got to play one. And what was our decision before? He was going to use the purple to make this ready, and then eventually get around to these other 2. So, he puts that down. He's going to take the 2 purple, and oh, I made a mistake actually. This one shows that they have to be diagonal to each other. So, I guess we're not going to walk it back too far, but we'll use these purples instead to go around this one to set us up for this, because that's at least something. Alright, back to me. We've got, what was I planning to do? This is the thing, this game you kind of have to keep your ducks in a row, like plan out your order of things, and if you're playing 2 hands, it's a little bit harder to remember. So I wanted to put down this. Okay, so I wanted to use that because I'm saying I'm not going to be able to do that, but if I stick these here, then I'm set up for that for next round. I'm going to lay these down in the order that I want to use them. And now we're back to Drogo. Okay, so he's able to, he's got to put down all those yellows before he could do that. So maybe we'll do this one now. Okay, so watch out, Drogo. So we're putting down 2 yellows, 1 there and 1 there. Let's put them there so I don't mess myself up. Okay, and now we score. What this means is we're scoring 2 points for every purple that is adjacent to our tallest orange stack. Our tallest orange stack, a stack is defined only by its top piece. So even though there's orange in here and this is too high, this is a green stack. So we have our tallest orange and 2, 4, 6, 8 points there. Look at that, someone actually scored something big, or big-ish. All right, back to me. Okay, we know that I want to do this one, right? So this is where we start chaining things. Now we've got the 2 green, which I will stick onto here, and that goes down. Now I'm going to get 4 points for my stack of 3 yellow. So 4 points to me. Great. Drogo here comes back, and we know that he wants to still place these because he's kind of abandoned this 2 height green and 2 height purple because his green is as low as possible. But actually, you know what? A purple could go here, and that would count, especially since now we've used this, so we don't need that configuration anymore. Or a purple could go here, because these are rotatable. So you know what? I don't have to forfeit this. I could take one of these, I could do this one right here. Take that. Let's do that. I mean, Drogo can, not me. Drogo can. Okay, so here we see a 3 high that we're going to score. We want to put down these 2 purples, but what are 2 purples going to help us with? You know what? If we take this, we can make 2. These are 2 exactly. It can't be 2 plus, so these don't count. So I'm going to take this card. Now back over here. Now what did he want to do? We know that he wants to play this, because this is going to let him put down a yellow to finish that. Cool. And then put down a purple to create a little formation here. And then I've got these 2 cards, and my plan was to do this. We're going to stick the 2 purples down, okay? And we can put them anywhere, so I'm going to stick them right there. And now that's got us set up for our next card that we're going to play. But mean that in the meantime, we have 3 points for our 4 points, excuse me, for our 3 height green Reef stack. Back to Drogo. Okay, so we actually don't need to play all of all these yellows. We could go for some. Let's do this. This is a high scoring thingamajig, so we can take that. Drogo will take that and stick it there. Now I've got this. I can score that, but what's a green and a yellow gonna help me do? That shows 2 yellows. All right, so we'll play it just to do something. I'll put a green down here, maybe. Doesn't, you know, I'll put the green here. And then the yellow, I'll just stick on one of these. But what I'm going to score now is, oh, you know what? I could put the yellow here, because these are wild. So now I have 2 and 2. I'm not sure if you can count these again. I'm going to say no, but I'll note if you can. Just, it'll be at the bottom of the screen literally right now. So I'm going to get 4 points for that, because I've done this twice. Okay, back to, and I'm out of cards again. I really like to play my cards out. Okay, so this is going to be great. We're going to do that. We'll take the 2 orange and put them there, because we're planning ahead for this 4. And then we can score the 4 yellow for 6. That goes to him. Okay, back to me. I have to take a card. I don't even know which one. Let's just take this one. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted, because I'm going to end up eventually trying to get a yellow there. At least I'm somewhat moving toward that. Okay, so now I have this 4. And here I want to do a 2. Okay, so this is the one we're going to play here. Oh, it's funny. I actually ruined my chances to do this one by setting up for this one. However, I'm going to get it. Sorry, Drago. Drago is going to get it right back by doing a purple and a green. And what he'll do is he'll just stack those right there, and then he'll have his 2+. Now the thing is, we can never go any higher on this tower of orange because 4 is the maximum height. So we've done that, and now we're going to score this 4 high, 5 points. Back to me. I can place 2 orange, but I can't score this yet. And the unfortunate truth over here is that nothing out here helps me. This, I could get something here. Let's take that. This, once I put these 2 orange out, I'll be able to get this combo. So we'll do that. Drago's back. He can now score this. Oopsie. This comes out. But what will the 2 yellow do for him? Well, we see here, there's a yellow encircling green. Okay, so this will be fine. I think he'll be able to get that. We'll just stick these here and here, assuming we might put a green in here later. In the meantime, we've got this reversed for 5 points. Okay, Drago. I think Drago's destroying me. Drogo, whatever his name is. He's a pewter dragon. So, now we have this card. I'm going to take 2 of these and just stack them right there, because we're setting up for our next card play in the future. Oh wait, no. I still need yellows. This is a waste for me. And there's still no yellow out there. Whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway because we're gonna get close to the end of the stream here. Nothing, no points, loser. Great. Okay, so Drogo, you know what? He's gonna do this and take this one because this looks cool. Okay, and now I've got this. What is gonna help me? I can get a stack of 4. I could actually end up with 2 stacks of 4. So that's cool. I'm gonna take that. Alright, he's back, and you know what? He wants these greens, so he's getting his point right back. Alright, this comes out. Alright, now I can totally do 2 stacks of 4 with this. Oh, but I could also double this. Check this out. So if I take the orange and the purple, that's what I need over here, and it's 2+. So if I stick an orange there and a purple there, or vice versa, that will let me score this twice, which is a greater value than scoring this twice. Well, I'll get 6 points for this if I create 2 of those, and I'll get an additional 5 points for this. Maybe I'll just take a card to give myself one more option of something to do in between. But I would need it to be literally any color. So something that's going to work out for me. I'm having trouble thinking ahead, so I'm just going to take any card because that was a lot of pausing. Okay. Drogo's back. Now we knew Drogo had something up his sleeve here. So he's just going to play those 2. I'm not saying I'm really great at this game, by the way. We'll stick that there. And this is any height. I think it's any height. I don't know if it's 1. I'm going to call it any height. And then here we've got my plans. Okay. So I'll spend that one. And that's going to make 2 stacks of 4 in the future, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4 points for purple. Drogo's back. He's got this one. He's going to place his 2 purple. I'm not really sure where he wants to place them, but I think starting here might be good because we see a purple surrounded by green card over there, and maybe he could put in some greens, or at least get, score it twice. Now we have our highest green surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows. That's 10 points. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now back to me. I had a plan. Here we go. It's these double stacks of 4. Okay, but first we need this purple and this orange, and we want to make it here and here, let's say. Great. And we're going to score 4 and 4. So 6, 3 and 3. 3 points and 3 points. 5 and 6. And now back to this man over here. He's going to take that. And then I'm going to play this. 2 greens. Don't really care where they go, I don't think. I see a card asking for just green, so we'll stick those there. But now we're going to score 10 points here because we have this configuration and this configuration. So we're going to get 10. Boom. Drogo. Does he want to play this? Maybe. 2 height. What he would like is let's just let him do that. I've got to take cards here. So 2 and 2, no. 2 and 2, no. Well, this is 2 plus and 2 plus, so that could be easier. This one just scores for green. I'm going to take that. Getting down to the wire here. I'm going to go ahead and take that for him. And I'll take this for myself. He's going to play the 2 green. And he'll just simply go boom and boom. We'll leave one of those. So what we have here with this yellow is 1 and maybe 2, but since this one gets used twice, I'm not going to count it. Again, you already know if I'm doing that right or wrong because we talked about it. So I'll just cover up these. Let's do that. Cool. And we're going to score 1 4-point configuration for Drogo. And now back to me. Alright, I'll just do this. Pop that down there. Score 2 points for the green. Drogo's back. He doesn't I don't know why I even took this card. Maybe, I was going to set up for more of this, maybe? I don't know. We'll do this. Shazam. And we'll stick these here and here and score 2, 4, 6, 8 around this tallest purple. So I'm going to take a 10 and throw back 2. And now, oh, this ends the game here. Boom. 2 of these come out. They don't really mean anything. And I get 5 points for that. And there you have it. I don't know if this player gets... I have the book right here. Players finish out the current round of play. Drogo gets another chance. There it is. These 2 don't matter. Filled in the board. Boom. 4 points. 3, 4. And that's it. Drogo. 10, 20, 30, 40, 54. Hope I counted right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 47. Drogo crushed me by 7 points. That's it. That's Reef. Look at that. Nice three-dimensional game. Pretty cool, huh?